Hi there. My name's Michael. This is Ryan Michael Yoga. I was going to say The Mental Yogi. That's my podcast. The Mental Yogi is kind of my handle, but Ryan Michael Yoga is my channel. I was trying to rhyme that. It didn't really work. Yeah. How are you? Are you enjoying the world today? Enjoying the moment? Enjoying the breath flowing in your body? I am. I'm learning new things, seeing new colors. But that's not why we're here today. Let's do some yoga. That's what we're here for. So, I still haven't gotten really any requests, so we're just going to go with doing what I feel, which is fine by me, because I like doing what I feel. I usually do. So as I have said, I teach yoga through intuition, and the more that I do this practice, the more that I'm realizing that it's really, really powerful to drop into the sense of quiet, silent awareness that is the self, that is the whole being, really. So let's do that. I'm going to get into it, okay? I just rolled out of bed, so forgive me if I'm a little sleepy-faced. Okay, let's start on our hands and knees with some movement to warm up and wake up the spine. Every time I wake up in the morning, my lower back is a little unhappy, and that's because my bed is not exactly the most forgiving. It's okay, because I'm forgiving. With an inhale, drop the belly, pull the heart forward, leaning forward in the shoulders onto the hands, pressing down the tips of the fingers. Exhale, round the spine back. Inhale forward, draw the heart between the arms, shoulders back. Exhale, round back. Inhaling forward, be gentle here. We're just starting off, no need to be too extreme. Moving back and forth, breathing back and forth. And when you're ready, we're going to take this into downward facing dog. So with an inhale, coming forward, curling the toes, dropping the belly. Exhaling to lift the hips into downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. To make sure your hands and feet are where they need to be. Yeah. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale to bring the heels down to the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale lift. Exhale lower. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Let's do that 3 more times. Warming up the shoulders, the ankles. Last time now. Okay, let's walk the feet to the hands. Exhaling into your fold. Inhaling halfway. Soft bend in the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way. Hands to heart center. Let's drop the arms to the sides and just do a little bit of movement, twisting side to side. Let the hands and arms just swing about. Now lifting a heel, the one opposite to the way that you twist. Oh, hit your wall, piss off your neighbors. And let's add an elbow. Oh, okay. Promise I'm not drunk. It's just early. Okay, I guess we're done with that. Come back to neutral. Let's come to the center of the mat, turning to the right or left, depending on which is easier for you to see me. And I will mirror you, so let's start with the hands on the hips. With an inhale, grow tall in the spine. Wait a minute, actually, before we get into this, let's stay exactly where we are, but bring the feet all the way together. We're going to do Tadasana, which will help us lengthen the spine. Let's take the arms to the sides of the body, close the eyes. Spread the toes. Spread the soles of the feet forward and back. Press down through the four corners of the feet. Ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe. Left and right sides of the heels. Extend the arches up. Extend the backs of the legs, opening the knees, pressing into the calves and the thighs. Tuck the tops of the legs, the tops of the thighs, the backs of the thighs, into the hips. Feel the belly button lift, the sacrum move in, the pubic bone move in, both moving up. Soft contraction of the glutes. Lifting the navel and the internal abdominal organs. You can leave the external abdominal organs where they are, which I guess is kind of like your skin. Don't lift all that too. Lifting internally, opening the diaphragm, opening the ribs, spreading the collarbones, kidneys, shoulder blades moving into the back. Feel from the sacrum all the way up the spine to the back of the head. There is stretching, extension. The spine is long and tall. Shoulders are relaxed and down. The arms reach downward. The hands are soft. The back of the head is lifted. The chin is level. The ears are straight. Feel the extension from the soles of the feet all the way up the body. Feel how all the skin wants to move up with this extension. And at the same time, feel the pull of gravity down. The weight of the body down as your resistance through muscle, through awareness, lifts up. eyes are not open already, open them, softly gazing ahead. And with an inhale, sweep the arms out and up to the sides. Hands together at the top. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms to the sky, and exhale, bring the hands to the top of the head. Elbows are wide. Inhale, straighten the elbows, lift the heels. Extend through the entire body. And exhale. Let's do 5 total. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Continue. Gaze is soft and focused. One more. Okay, let's bring the hands down to the hips now, finally. Take the feet about 3 feet apart. Although if we're going by feet of your feet, it's probably more like 4 feet or 5 feet. Anyway, let's move into a dynamic Trikonasana, triangle pose. We've done this in the past, so if you know what it is, go for it. If not, then observe the first round and then go from there. With an inhale, tall spine as we just created. Exhale, turn the left foot to the left, slide the hand down the leg, bending the knee, touching the foot, and then inhale back up. Turn the foot in, turn the other foot out, exhale, slide the hand down the right leg, bending the knee to the foot. Inhale up. And exhale. Back and forth we go. The breath initiates the movement. One more each side. And then we move to part 2. Turning the left foot out, exhale, keep the knee straight, reach the hand down to the foot, like triangle. Inhale up. Exhale. Other side. Keep length in the sides of the body. Do not crunch too much. It helps to reach out first. And push the hips back. Away from the foot, not back behind you. One more each side, yeah. Hands to the hips once again. Turn the right foot out. Bend the knee. Inhale, arms out. Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, reach through the right and bring the hand down to the mat. Triangle pose. 4 corners of the feet press down, lifting through the arches. Lift the navel away from the hips. Press down through the inside edge of the back foot, but keep the inner ankle lifted. Shoulders away from ears. Extend through the spine, reaching the head over the front foot. Feel extension from the pubic bone all the way to the throat, and from the coccyx all the way to the back of the head. Press down through the hand on the mat, extending through the bottom arm all the way up through the top arm. Feel the tingliness of the tips of the fingers of the lifted hand. One more breath, how about? No, let's breathe with me not talking, so 5 more. With your last exhale, turn the sternum down towards the mat, take the top hand down, step, small hop the back foot forward just a little bit, and turning the foot a little bit more towards the front of the mat. Yes, pyramid pose. Let's make it dynamic first. So with an inhale, bend the front knee, sweep the arms forward, come up to warrior 1. Exhale, straighten the knee, bring the hands down. Tuck the chin. Inhale, bend the knee, come up. This time hands to the back. Exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale, up, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, fold over the leg. One more time. Now let's take the hands down to the mat. Hug the inner thighs, lift the back inner ankle, press down into the back heel. Shift the front leg away from the face and the back leg away from the front leg. Hug the hips together. Hug the inner thighs together again. And breathe here. The spine is long. The back of the neck is long. Feel your absolute firmness of feet on the mat for 5 more breaths with me, shutting the hell up. When you're ready. Okay, yeah, I think we should do a twist. So let's take that, let's see, you should have your right foot forward, so let's take the left hand. If you have your left foot forward, take the right hand. So the foot opposite the hand opposite the foot that's forward. Take that, place it either on the foot, the inside edge of the foot, or on the outside edge of the foot. Take the other hand to the hip. Breathe with an inhale, extend through the spine, the front of the body long, the back of the body long. Exhale to twist, opening the heart to the side that the front foot is forward. Feel the coccyx growing, feel the extension from the coccyx all the way to the back of the head and from the pubic bone to the front of the throat. One more breath. And exhale, take the hand down, bend the knees. Okay, that was something. Let's come back to sit on the ankles. What a way to wake up and start your day, huh? Close the eyes, hands on the thighs. Breathe. Noticing the difference between the two sides, so much more space on the side that was forward. Sorry. I mean, not really, but I don't mean to take you out of the moment. Perhaps my sneeze brought you so into the moment, however, because it shocked you back. Okay, let's do the other side, shall we? Let's come to standing, turning back to the center of the mat. Hands to the hips, feet wide, turning this time to the other side. This is my right, should be your left. Should be, or whatever side, needs to be done for you. Bending this is now the front knee, okay? Bending the front knee, taking the arms out to the sides, warrior two. With an inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale to reach through the arm and bring the hand down to lay mat. Trikonasana. Pull the front hip back. So the front hip is in reference to the front leg, just so you know. Just so that I can avoid any kind of confusion. And the front arm is in reference to the front leg. So if the right leg is front, then the right arm is front. Yeah. Top arm would be the one that's above the other one. Yeah. Okay, great. Glad we're on the same page now. Press down into the feet, lift the inner back ankle, but push into the ball of the big toe to keep that foot grounded. Feel the pads of the toes upon the mat. Breathing here. Feel the extension through both arms from the bottom wrist. 5 more breaths. With your relaxed exhale, bringing the top hand down, rolling the sternum towards the mat. Slight hop of the back foot forward, turning toes slightly forward. Just enough so it's comfortable to be in this position. Now let's move this into a little dynamicness. With an inhale, bend the knee, sweep the arms forward, warrior 1. Exhale, straighten the front knee, hands down to the mat. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, hands behind the back, straighten the knee, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, come up. Exhale, fold over the leg. One more time, yes. Inhale. And exhale. Taking hands to mat. Pressing down into the feet, into the back heel, lift the inner arches. Keep the balls of the big toes down, and keep the balls down. I'm sorry, I just had to make that joke. Apparently. Inner thighs towards one another. Hips hugging in. Front leg moving away from the face, the back leg moving away from the front leg. Breathing here, 5 breaths. Now moving into our twist, taking the hand opposite the front foot to where you went on the other side. Inside, outside, on top. And take the other hand to the hip. Extend from the coccyx to the back of the head, from the pubic bone to the front of the throat. Breathe here, turning open to the side. With an exhale coming down. Oh my God. And sitting back on the ankles. Wow. You did it. You did it. Great job. I'm so proud of you. Now moving into Virasana. So exactly where you are, just lift, take the calves, roll them out, spread the heels, and sit between the ankles. Hands on the soles of the feet, fingers over toes. Knees are together, the fronts of the shins are turned straight down, the centers of the thighs are facing straight up. If you cannot sit in this position, it's totally fine. You can just sit on the heels or sit on a block with the block between the ankles. However, triangle, pyramid, and revolved triangle, which is what we did at the end, that twist, those three are so wonderful for opening the hips enough so that you can sit like this. So keep this practice in mind when you want to loosen your hips, when you want to strengthen the legs, when you want to sit in this position. Okay, now I'm going to be quiet, so we'll take 5 breaths. And one more thing. Tall spine, shoulders down, shoulder blades together. I lost track. So let's come out now. Be soft with the fingers. Bend them just a little bit. And then eventually make fists. It's a little intense of an opening on the muscles of the fingers. Something we don't generally do all the time, so this is an awesome pose. Yeah, and I think we're actually going to just move into the Supta version of this, the laying down version, so I'm just going to come a little bit more forward. You might want to come out for a second and stretch the legs. Yeah, that's nice. Just sitting so long in that, and then sit back between the heels again, and then begin to walk yourself back. Keep the knees together. Come down to the elbows. If this is enough, groovy, you can stay right here. Or you can keep going all the way down the back of the head. And then if you want more, you go all the way down to the shoulder blades. Breathing here. Lift the low belly. Feel the skin itself lift from the hips all the way up the belly to the heart. One more breath. And coming out when you're ready. I'm apparently not ready. I'm going to do one more breath. Great. Great, great, great. Let's take the legs forward. Oh, lean back. The fingers facing out. Slide to the back. The feet on the mat, feel the back. Let's interlace the fingers behind the head. Bring the knees, the feet together. With an exhale, drop the knees to the right, lifting the left foot, stacking it on the right foot. Inhale to center. Exhale to drop the knees to the other side. Inhale, let's just go back and forth like this. One more each side. Taking the arms now out to the sides. Let's pull the knees into the chest. Now we're going to draw a U shape with the knees. So the knees are going to inhale down and then exhale to the right and then up towards the right armpit. It's almost like we're doing a little core exercise. Inhale down into the center. Exhale to the left and towards the left armpit. Inhale down, center. Exhale. See how there's a U with the knees. One more each side. Okay, coming back to center, place the feet on the mat. We're going to do some dynamic bridge. So, heels are about a hand's length away from the buttocks with an inhale, and feet are hip width distance. Now with an inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, lift the hips. Puff the chest at the top, chin away from chest. Exhale to bring it all down, rolling the spine one vertebrae at a time. Continue moving with the breath. Lifting on the inhales. Puffing chest at top, lifting chin. Exhale, rolling the spine out, one vertebrae at a time. One more time. Beautiful. Bring the knees into the chest, grasping the tops of the shins with the hands. With an exhale, squeeze the knees into the heart. Inhale. Straighten the knees. Straighten the hips away from the body so the knees move away. Exhale, pull the knees in. Inhale, move the knees out. Press the tailbone into the mat throughout this process. One more time. Okay, grasp the big toes with the fingers. Straighten the knees to 90 degrees. And then spread the legs. Happy baby. Tailbone on the mat. Breathe. When you're ready, coming into Shavasana. And deepening the breath and bringing movement back into the body. And when you're ready, rolling to one side. And coming up to a seat. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.